Hey guys, today I'm super excited to show you how I got these twist out results. My hair is super defined, super shiny, and bouncy. I am just in love with this look. So if you want to see how I got these twist out results, then just go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so we're starting off with damp hair, and this still has a bit of product in it because I had it in this style yesterday, so I'm kind of just redoing it. So it's damp because I wet it a little bit with water so that it was still kind of malleable and I could move it around as I please. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put this kooky oil in it just so that it holds some moisture. And I like to spray it directly onto the hair, and then I like to go back and spray it into my hand just until it collects into like a puddle. And then I'll rub the two hands and then rub it onto my hair as well. And the oil is just mostly for moisture, to make sure that my hair doesn't dry out, because this style does use mousse, and I know that mousse can be drying. So I dampened it with water, and then I did the oil. And I'm also going to use a bit of this leave-in conditioner by BodyWorks. And that I just put into my hands, and I'm kind of rubbing all over. Trying to make sure to get the middle of my hair as well, because that's where I know my hair can be driest. And I'm using a bit more. I just take that much in my hand and then just distribute it all over, making sure to get the back and all that good stuff. And then from there, it's basically just a simple twist out. The only difference is that I'm using mousse and I'm doing it on pretty much dry hair. And for me, the mousse helps with shine, and it also gives it a bit more hold than like a twist out cream or something like that. So right now I'm just sectioning off the hair. I'm starting in the back. So I have just this back portion sectioned out. This is what I'm gonna start with. I just did a little part with my fingers, and I'm gonna put this bit of hair away for now. I'm gonna take this mousse, and I'm using the Suave Professionals Flexi Curl Mousse. The portion for my first twist, and you can make the sections as big or as small as you want to. The bigger the section, I would suggest using more mousse. The only thing is it's going to take a little bit longer to dry, so I'm going to do mine in pretty much medium section. I'm going to put this mousse in, and I just use about that much, and then I'm just going to take this section that I parted off. I'm going to start up at the roots and just drag it through. Just kind of try and get it as evenly distributed as I can, and use up every little bit of that mousse. And then you just twist. And sometimes I like to add a little bit more mousse. It looks like I have some here for the ends, just to make sure they get that extra bit of moisture. And I find that this style works best for me when I do a hanging bantu knot at the end. So, because for me, otherwise if I do a twist out, my ends just are straight, and I don't like the way it looks. So I'll wrap it, and then I take it and I kind of make like a little loop here at the end, and then just use it, the rest that's hanging, to wrap around here. And it pretty much just stays. It doesn't have to be super tight or perfect or anything like that, just to give it so that way when it finishes it'll be curled. I'm gonna take my next section and do the same thing. twisting that down to the end. And then I'll just bend it here and wrap the end around. And I think that did it. Moving on to the front, I'm going to add in a part right where I would usually wear my part, just so that when I take it down, it falls the way I want it to. So I'm going to take this comb and just add in a part before I do the twist. Now I have my part and I can continue on with the twist. I'm going to go ahead and give it one more spritz with the oil. Now the only thing left to do is wrap it up with my scarf and bonnet and go to bed. The next morning, before taking down the twist, after taking off my scarf and bonnet, I added a little more of that kooky oil first into my hands to rub onto the twist to help with the frizz. So I rubbed each twist individually with the oil in my hands, and then I took a little bit more of that oil and just sprayed it directly onto my hair. Taking down these twists is very simple. All you have to do is pull on the hanging bantu knot and it will unravel, and then you gently unravel the twist. Showing you again, all I did was give that hanging bantu knot a little tug and it comes right out. All you have to do now is unravel your twist very gently to minimize on frizz. Once I have all my twists out, before separating, this is what my hair looks like. It's got wonderful shine and bouncy, springy curls. Now, to separate, all you do is take one strand of a twist and use the pads of your fingers to run down the length of your hair to make it separate naturally. I try and really listen to my hair for this part, because the less you fight with it and the more you just let it do what it wants to do, the less frizz you have. So here it is again, just taking the pads of my fingers and running them down the length of my hair. And my hair kind of tells me where it wants to separate. Now I continue to separate my hair until I've reached my desired look. Once I finished separating my hair, it was a little hard from the mousse, so I used this curl defining cream by BodyWorks to soften it back up and add movement back into the style. I used about a palmful, and I began by just scrunching it into my hair. After scrunching, I started to gently pull it through my hair, being careful not to disturb the curl pattern.
I continued to add more product in a ponytailing motion and at the nape of my neck until my hair had the softness that I was looking for. Next, I began fluffing and styling. As you can see, my hair has a lovely shine as well as movement and body. For a finishing touch, I added this cute headband to complete the look. And there you have it, a shiny, defined twist out that everyone will love. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, bye!